Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're underway in prime time on Thursday Night Football. Returns looking good so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
First play is to the air. Austin's there to haul it in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, can't. Out, let's go. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go. Hey, can't. Tonight.
Handoff now from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Extend. Right.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, can. Tonight.
Now Fields. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he gets this forward to the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Right.
Here's the handoff. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready up.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Simple dive up the middle. Here's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Nick Herbig making the play. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've got first down from the 31. Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Condors finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Condors start off well to tie things 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Off play action. It's Fields. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steelers need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From midfield on 2nd down. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Nick Herbig making the play. On 2nd and 9. Sheds up a rusher. He's on the move. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give it to him again. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Offense in the hurry-up here. Another, oh baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. It's all right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So we're through one. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
It's all right.
The give here on second. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All right.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right.
Here's 2nd and 11. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
No mas, no mas. Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
The Steelers set to punt it.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll throw it. Cut out left. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They've got a man in motion. Running for the marker on second. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They go play action on first. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance, I don't know if it's a cadence, I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And the Steelers going for the dime look on third down. Looking to the air here. Setting up the running back screen. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Don't jump, ready?
At the 47-yard line.
Angel, angel, angel. Go.
Hand off to the back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Right.
Now it's Fields. Dumped off to his running back.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with a chance to add to their lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
From the 42. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this forward to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set.
Pass play coming here. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll throw it yet again. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Tight end gets it running forward. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here we go, son.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Tonight.
Going ground here. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Condor 7.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's the give on third and short. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They send a receiver in motion right. Trying to push this past the marker. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Broke through the tackle. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Angel. Right.
Another try following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Fields now on 3rd. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off, some decent yardage before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Handoff on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on first down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They'll run now on second down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this third down. Couple additional DBs brought in. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He cuts it right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
First down throw for Fields. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now it's second down.
Here we go.
He tosses right to the short side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Running it after the penalty. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
Medic. Easy. Strike.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's complete to Musgrave. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on first down. Still has room inside the 15. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Go.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Fields on 3rd. This throw is cupped. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Going power with a big tight end. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal. We're through 3 on this holiday. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
They're headed up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers continue piling it on here in the 4th. lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, set. 72, go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, they'll run. And he has it to the 42 before they make...